What's up, MP?
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
God keep our land.
It's Saturday night and live, and what a matchup we have here in the front court.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And as far as the defensive goal of elevating the collective effort, MP and his group have had some time to evaluate how that process has evolved.
And since the emphasis on defense has been in place, the team has responded well. There are still some kinks to iron out, but all the pieces are in place. Tonight, they'll have a chance to really show how good they can be defensively.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Sochan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with Fox, and it's Vassell in at the 3. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now, here's Fox. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Darko Rajakovic and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. He had a list of concerns coming in tonight, not the least of which was matching up with De'Aaron Fox. He said it's not just the speed, though that obviously is an issue. It's that Fox has also become so good at dictating tempo and getting you to play his style. That's something they can't allow. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Thunder passes to Dick. And here's Ingram from the arc, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire. Oh, reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. The tray connects from three-point range. Fox has got 5.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Here's Sochan. The Raptors getting the bucket. Misses the 3. Here's Mobo. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pass to Thunder. Here's Dick. And here's Barnes for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Barnes has got his 3rd basket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And the foul called on Thunder. That's his first foul. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Knocked loose. Dick with the steal. Pass to Mobo. The rebound by the Spurs. This their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
These two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
And the Spurs with possession. The Raptors getting the bucket. There's the pick. Here's Sohan. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen. Castle. It's good from long range. Castle's got it back down to single digits for the Spurs.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Raptors?
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Johnson's checked in for San Antonio.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And the shot goes in. Ingram's got 10 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Johnson. He had 15 points last outing. A pass to Fox. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. Mobo with the rebound. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. And good that time. He's got 9.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Johnson. Still scoreless. Ingram outside. Thunder passes to Dick. Ingram against Johnson. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Pass to Sohan. And here is Johnson. Shoots over Ingram. Johnson can't get it to go. To the paint. Here's Mobo. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Mobo's got his second bucket of the game to go. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guy. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to Sacramento.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
They've got Thunder. Also, R.J. Barrett out there. Scotty Barnes is out there with Ingram. And it's Agbaji in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
Easy to see why Mitchell Robinson's shooting percentage is so high. He is so smart and judicious with the shots he takes.
Now, here's Barrett. 11-point game his last outing. And it's Fox with the rebound. Spurs trail by 6. And the foul called on Thunder. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
And the Spurs making a change here. Vassell's checked in. The 3. Toronto grabs the miss. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
And San Antonio has possession after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Vassell against Barrett. Vassell kicks to Fox. Just 4 to shoot. Goes up to the stripe. That one rolling around and rims out.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Barnes outside. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Barnes has got 12 in the game.
Well, you can see how dominant Scotty Barnes is capable of being. This guy is so aggressive right now.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says, people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. EA thanks. And the basket by Vassell.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And timeout is called by Craig Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Castle's checked in for the Spurs. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Vassell. There's the screen. Outside, Fox. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 9.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
Thunder passes to Abaji. Barnes outside. From outside the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
That's good.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Fox, no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And some hang time on the rim puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Castle, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's one of Fox's strengths, trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his guys.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it. All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Back to Johnson. Outside Robinson. No good. That would have tied it. Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all. Well, Mitchell Robinson knows who he is, a vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Count the basket.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Now, here's Fox. He had 13 points in the win against the Celtics in Boston. Here's Thunder, guarded by Fox. Barnes, screen on Fox. And it's Thunder missing. San Antonio trailing here. Rob. Back to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense, Barnes, he can be a producer.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Vassell sends a screen for Fox. Rebound by Thunder. Thunder's got 4 rebounds in this game. Abaji the pass to Thunder. They set the pick. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Spurs with some changes. Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, welcome to the Halftime Show. A lead right now in this one for the Toronto Raptors. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the San Antonio Spurs. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
His power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
On the court for San Antonio. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward.
First game foul.
Here's Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Castle. Kidd defending. Toronto leading by 12. To the inside. It's deflected. And stolen by Vassell. It's Fox with the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Here's Thunder. He's got 8. Wants to get it to Barnes and does.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Fox. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Fox has got 4 this quarter.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Thunder. Hits the three-point bomb. Thunder's got 11 points. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Here's Mobo after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Thunder. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 11. Here's Castle. And the three off target. Ingram outside. And stolen by Vassell. Pass to Castle. Shoots over Dick. Misses off the right eye. Raptors leading by 11. Now Barnes. Defended by Sohan. They set the pick. Inside. It's picked off. Here's Vassell. And the lead is down inside single digits. He's got 8.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
And Toronto making a change here. Abaji's checked in. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. The Spurs second.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really got after it on that end of the floor.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Here's Abaji. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Thunder, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Hands it from downtown. Sohan's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Thunder. And here's Ingram from the arc. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like, guys, he cannot miss.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Vassell outside. They get it back. Outside, Fox.
Who's watching here?
And it's Toronto with the rebound. Mobo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Offensive rebound. Pass to Thunder. Dick in the corner for 3. Ingram. Rebounded by the Spurs. Three-pointer, Fox. Tries again. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Wembanyama's got 11 points. Here's Mobo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Thunder. Pass to Barnes. Here's Thunder. Shoots it up. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. And it's Thunder. And it's Mobo in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. 6 to shoot. For the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's Thunder missing. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. down by 12. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Wants in the pass to Thunder. Now Barrett from downtown gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the foul called on Thunder. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. So it's the Spurs now, 15-point game. Pippen finds Robinson. Vassell left side. Just 5 on the clock. To the wing on the left. And Barnes sends it back.
Boy, big-time denial from Scotty Barnes. Use that frame to your advantage.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
San Antonio with the rebound. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Vassell kicks to Pippen. To stop the run. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Thunder. Lawson surveying the D. Barnes passes to Thunder. Lawson's against Pippen. The shot's good from Lawson. And the Raptors lead by 19.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The Raptors making a switch here. Walters checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Sohan's checked in. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Toronto?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Pass to Walter. Puts up a 3. The shot misses.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Here's Pippen. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Mobo. And again, no good by Toronto. Spurs trail by 18. Here's Castle. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's the screen. To the middle. Here's Barrett. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Thunder, and he dunks it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Lets it go from 11, and he's able to get it back. It's Vassell on the wing. Garrett covering. 5 to shoot. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And here's Barrett. And the basket is good. Barrett's got 9 points now in just the second half.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Pippen. What a terrific move that was.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Barnes the screen. Here's Walter. And another basket for Toronto.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Count it.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Grady Diggs checked in for Walter. Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Spurs. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Pippen. It's Dick on the wing. Over Castle. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Takes the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dick's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Castle missing.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Raptors moving the ball around. The kick out to Barnes. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio with the rebound. A pass to Fox. Wembanyama outside. Back to Fox. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 11 rebounds in the game. Thunder passes to Barnes. It's Dick on the wing. Pass to Thunder. 5 on the clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Castle. Dick defending. Sohan with the ball. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or... So Toronto takes this one, but by a...
Great win tonight, MP.
Yeah, MP.
music, great ribs. This is one city I don't mind visiting.
The man them to consider a 5-star hotel.